Loser of this is knocked out of the tournament. Looks like we're starting up. And for those who have never seen this before, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, how could you possibly not be watching a Luigi's Mansion speedrun at any time in your life prior to this event?
Unbelievable.
Don't you know how readily available they are? You can just go on speedgaming.com and find a whole bunch of them. I think it's speedgaming.org, actually.
It is .org. This is the No Out of Bounds category. It's the main category, or the most popular category, I should say, of the Luigi's Mansion series. It's pretty much any percent minus an out of bounds glitch. So it takes an 8-minute category, stretches it all the way out to about an hour, where you're going to see most of the game played, and it's kind of characterized by subtle optimizations and RNG management, stuff like that. We'll call it out as we go along here.
A bunch of fun stuff.
Exactly. In the meantime, I don't know if I introduced ourselves. How rude of me.
I know. We're the mysterious voices.
We are the mysterious voices. I'm GC Forever.
And I'm Foop Johnson, as the names on the higher end of the screen there suggest.
The one with the little microphone. Dead giveaway.
A little bit. Yeah. They aren't just there for decoration. Those are the people that you're listening to.
It's true. And yeah, this should be a good race. You see, I'm getting a phone call in the background. You see someone missing a double, actually, so it's the worst race of all time.
Oh yeah, absolutely runs over. It looks like MichaelT00 is the winner.
But obviously, there was a little bit of sarcasm there. The race is nowhere close to over.
Oh no, absolutely. This runs about, I want to say it'll be about 57 minutes generally for these people, and in that time, it's Luigi's Mansion. Anything can happen. Even though Michael has a little bit of a lead right now anyway, that could literally be undone in the next area just through RNG alone. So there's no like immediate confirmation as to who is going to have any sort of like permanent advantage, you know. So you know, keep yourself on the edge of your seats, guys. This run's gonna go crazy.
Go crazy.
Exactly. Thank you for the support.
Anytime.
You could be like when you're in like a group, when you're a squad with a bunch of your squad mates, and you're like having a roast off with your bros, and then you got the guy in the background who just repeats the last iterance of what they said, but so it kind of has like an emphaticness to it. But you know, Luigi's Mansion based, because that's what's important here.
Well, let's make sure we're on point here. Luigi's Mansion.
This is a Luigi's Mansion run, so let's not forget that.
As you see, HD is more or less really even kind of caught up here.
Yeah, definitely. They're not really too far behind. Especially nice given the fact that HD missed the double.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my debut attempt at syncing up the streams here. Oh, so if it goes the wrong way, it wasn't me.
Michael with a 408 Shanty Smack and HD with a 409 Shanty Smack. So these guys are still pretty close. I don't know why I called them Shanty Smacks, but I'm gonna coin that as the official term for that now. I'm sure you've all seen Chauncey in the past, but for those who need a refresher, all you gotta do is dodge his rocking horses and then lob his ball back at him and give him the suck.
Give him the suck. Yo, did I do it? Oh!
Oh, congratulations. Everybody give a round of applause for GC Forever. I want to hear your best golf claps.
Unless Cyclone did it. I did it. Hot. Anyways, Chauncey here.
Yeah, that he is a baby, but he's not a living baby, and also he is currently fighting Luigi. The runners are about a second distanced from each other, but you know, if either party misses the next ball throw, the run could go haywire.
Can we just all give kudos to Foop Johnson for just bringing the quality?
They've already like gotten like weirdly close to each other, and looks like HD's taking the lead.
Wow, that's crazy considering the missed double too. That just shows the, you know, ability.
I've said this before though. HD has absurdly good area ones, and I think it goes to show, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nuts though.
It's nuts, guys. Confirmed. That was a nuts Chauncey. Now, I wasn't observant enough to pinpoint whether either of them had a low percent here. I'm hoping you had better eyes than I did, but...
I was honestly worrying about the delay, so it's gonna be a surprise to us all.
Alright, guys. On the edge of our seats we are, wondering who, agape with anticipation as we are, will have...
I'm gonna bring the mic a little closer. I'm gonna get personal as well.
Oh man, are we going to have a double ASMR stream? I don't know if we can handle that.
I think we can handle it just fine.
Oh my god, guys. I'm already having chills.
So low percent here will be if they picked up no money and no pearls. Well, lost all the money, I should say. And we'll see if they can skip the money counting section of this area.
The game counts your money after each area, as you'll see here.
It looks like they both picked up pearls, though. So,
and the less money that you have, the less it costs. The less money you have, the less time it takes to count, because that's just how it works. And if you have no money whatsoever, then it basically skips the counter and saves a second. So that's what we mean by low percent.
I'm gonna back the mic up. That ain't me.
Nice. I reclaim my throne as the ASMR lord of the Luigi's Mansion community. I almost had it dethroned from me, but GC knowingly took a step back.
I can't beat you.
HD getting a sick double, Michael following up with an equally sick double.
I love these races, and you see them literally just neck and neck next to each other.
Oh, absolutely. Let's hope they both get the same RNG with the Whirlindas, though, so we can have a nice, close match.
Yeah. This is where you usually start to see a little bit of separation in the tournament matches, this one specifically.
The Shy Guys have so much to them, too, in terms of how to optimize them, so we'll see if both runners manage to do it as quickly as they can.
It looks like Michael actually got that mask off, the second mask off specifically, a little bit faster.
Indeed.
Oh no, when HG took the mask off of both of the ghosts.
Not only are the Shy Guys cycle-based, but there's also a little bit of like manipulation in terms of how fast you turn from them and the way you move while you're getting the masks and how close you are to the other Shy Guy groups as you're sucking the masks and stuff. And there's a lot of like tiny stuff that goes into optimizing them, and it affects those three groups, and it appears both of these runners didn't get early release.
Yeah, so I was going to say it might not matter, but yeah, both of them didn't get early release either. It's because it doesn't exist.
Early release is RNG dependent, and it's 10 full seconds, and it's just random whether they'll show their hearts or not, so it could have happened 10 seconds earlier for these runners, but they both didn't get it, so, you know.
I'm gonna go ahead and stuck up a poster through a wall. Don't ask questions, it's fast.
There's a poster behind that wall, and you can suck it through the wall. There, I answered the question.
Alright. That was a beautiful double from Michael. Equally beautiful from HD as well.
Indeed, indeed.
So now we're gonna unlock the RNG more or less.
A nice 956 on Michael there, and a 10 exactly on HD.
So Boo is going out into the mansion. They're gonna hide in every lit room. Technically, they're hiding in every room, but you can't get it activated until the room is lit.
It's interesting to think that through movement alone, Michael saved 4 seconds on HG within one room. Just my observation for the day. You guys can take that and you can think about it, let it ruminate in your heads a little bit. With Boo is coming up, what we're going to be seeing is an attempted text skip on the first Boo. I'm sure you all know about it. It's RNG dependent, but obviously there's some movement that you can do to optimize it, and it'll save about 8 seconds. So let's see. Michael has a good setup.
No lump, and we got a lump on.
HD got a lump. Better examine it. He's not even gonna try. And
that sucks.
For him.
It would have been perfect RNG too if he went for it.
You should always check for the. You should always assume that that's not the Boo, even if the lump is there. I don't know completely 100% on this. However, I believe on the Japanese version of the game, the RNG is set in a way where it's less likely to have a Boo in there, even if the lump shows. So you should always assume. Yeah, I believe so.
I didn't know that. Is that accurate?
I was told that, but I can't confirm or deny. Ooh. However, it definitely seems to be the case.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. You're questioning me. Do you really think it's smart to question me?
Yes.
At the end of the day, all I can say is it's Luigi's Mansion. Who knows what could happen? HD just checked the wardrobe, and now he's checking the mirror.
Michael playing a little bit of a game with us on that one.
Interesting to think that Michael's gotten such a lead, though, all thanks to that text skip and better movements and better Boo finding, and now he's leaving the room as HD's entering the room.
So he knows there's at least one, it could be the distraction, and it is, checks the painting as well, and gets the worst RNG. Life sucks, then you die.
A little bit of nihilism here from GC, but we're going to just skip past that and talk about Luigi's Mansion. Let's look at their exit times. Michael leaving at 12:50.
It looks like it's gonna be about 10 seconds. On the dot.
Yeah, exactly. 10 seconds difference between these two runners.
Which is virtually nothing in this type of speed run for Luigi's Mansion for the Nintendo GameCube, released in 2001.
Ah, very good information there. I'm glad you explained that to the audience, who I'm sure had not the slightest clue.
You know what? They needed to know.
How many windows are there in the entire mansion?
There's at least 2.
Well, I'm sure there's at least 2, but I could probably calculate an exact amount. However, I'm not going to put the brain power into doing that right now.
Maybe later.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one, guys.
So RNG here could play a big part. Of course, I know you could say that in every room, but I feel like there's some rooms where, like, if this Boo is on the left side candle, which is not common, but it could mess up your day if it is.
Michael's about to go for a save warp here. Seems to have gotten it no problem. Let's hope he actually presses the A button and saves the game, of course.
And as if cursing HD, it's in the left side candle.
Congratulations.
Oh, playing a dangerous game with that fire. No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You know what? Let's just, it was intended. They're gonna light some candles now. Get a key, and then light some more candles.
Enthralling.
Look, what is Luigi's Mansion if not a game where you light a lot of candles?
It's true. You do light a lot of candles in this game.
I would argue that, not counting the sucking and opening of doors and stuff, lighting candles is the most recurring action you do in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. So, in this next room, although relatively simple, if you mess up, it's punishing because of this butler cycle here.
Yes, indeed, indeed. They're going to try to get this room out of the way before the butler sits down and starts doing whatever it is the butler does when he sits down. And, you know, it'll save some time, but if they mess it up, the butler goes away, and then they lose a lot more.
What does he do?
He rocks his head back and forth and makes chicken noises for a few seconds.
Oh, missing the little chest cutscene skip.
Yeah, just no hat skip for Michael there.
Tad early. Ah! Anyways.
Are you alright there?
Yeah, it's just... I felt the butler's relief.
Ew. It's disgusting. Well, we're gonna leave GC to feel the butler's relief while we talk about this this boo find here on Michael's part. It's pretty nice. He's gonna be getting a text skip using the mouse hole here. That's a Japanese exclusive text skip that won't work on the English or the other versions, I should say.
Gross. Anyways, was that a little safety burn for Michael there?
Yeah, his quad wasn't quite to standard there, but he managed to find a way around it. Good boo find though, so that sort of makes up for it.
RNG blessing Michael this one a little bit.
Oh yes.
I think the only bad RNG. I wasn't watching the in the ante room or the wardrobe room, but for sure the only other bad one I really saw was the ballroom.
I believe the ballroom was worse for HD than for Michael.
No, Michael had a left chair.
Did he have left chair? Then they both had some pretty crap ballrooms, I believe. We'll leave it to the commentators to not remember things that happened literally 7 minutes ago.
Neither runner getting the laundry boot tech skip, especially disappointing for Michael, the king of the laundry boot.
As we all know, laundry boot tech skip is a skip that Michael has decided to claim as his own. We'll leave him to it, I suppose, and he didn't get it, so that's quite a disappointment. Speaking of RNG, let's see what song Melody plays for these guys. Michael has gotten the Mario Bros. Water theme, which is generally, the songs are weird, but ultimately what you gotta remember is water is fast and not water is slow.
I was gonna make a joke, but now the timing is inappropriate.
That's fine, make it anyway. What is a joke if not for a lack of timing? Looks like HD got congratulations. Words. You did great, good joke. Decent, I wouldn't say great, but I would say decent boo finding there for Michael. HD looks to have better boo, which is fine. Hopefully he'll use that to save a little bit of time here on Michael, but to save quite a bit. Perhaps we'll see some messing up on Bogmeyer. That'll get him in the lead, right? Yeah, it's Luigi's Mansion. Things like that just happen. You never know.
Sorry, I'm back. I was blowing my nose.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for muting the microphone.
Listen. I respect my people.
Is that what we are to you, your people?
No.
Are you the emperor of this stream, and we are your humble servants?
No, I just couldn't think of a better word.
Viewers, audience, listeners?
My cohorts.
Cohorts. That implies that you're performing nefarious acts.
Well,
which I mean, you know, commentating on Luigi's Mansion live stream is pretty nefarious in itself, I know.
Man, both of them getting crap RNG here.
That's a shame. Let's talk more about this speedrun. So Mike was leaving at 1952 to go into the backyard.
Oh, yeah.
And HD is going to be entering at 20:04, so that puts him 12 seconds behind, unfortunately.
got it.
Congratulations.
It's not a difficult thing. I'm just being.
I like that your whatever that noise was you made was perfectly in pitch and the same length as the sound of the vacuum.
Oh yeah. Listen, you're gonna do something, you gotta do it right.
A good commentator knows how to provide perfect audio stimulation.
A great commentator will give you audio and video stimulation.
HD went for the water strats on the graveyard so. Which is the strat that's
I love it.
not quite used anymore, but it's not necessarily all that slow, so it's all good. Bogmire is pretty straightforward. You cover him in goop and then suck him up, but like he pulls really hard, so you gotta pull harder basically.
Oh man. Dude, I got tears in my eyes.
I'm sorry. Rip.
Michael did pull harder.
He did pull harder, and he got himself a one-cycle Bogmire.
He got the goop boy.
He did do just that. He'll be getting a 2141 Bogmire key. HD, on the other hand, also getting a one-cycle. And he'll be getting a 2156, which puts him, I want to say, 15 seconds behind.
If we are doing math, then that is about it.
Yeah, it's easy math, but I forgot what Michael got, so I was just guessing it was 21.
I also forgot what Michael got, so it might not be 15 seconds.
Leave it to the speedrunners, not the speedrunners, the commentators even, to forget things that happened in the run 15 seconds ago.
Approximately.
Yeah, before, if our math is correct, that is. It could be wrong. Number 15.
Moving on to Area 3, though.
Area 3 is where I'd like to say the run really gets started. There's a lot of stuff that goes on, a lot of weird things, lots of ghosts, lots of rooms, a new element, all this fun stuff, a lot of items that you can, and clairvoyant. Oh, dude, Area 3 has it all.
It has talking, it has not talking.
It even has, the moonshot. Everyone loves the moonshot. You know, the moonshot's the best part of the run.
We got Mario calling.
Yeah, look at that. If you press A, he'll call for Mario, guys. Speedrun pro tip.
There was a question in the chat, is Fooper GC winning? But honestly, I think the audience is winning.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. I was going to say me, but
okay.
Let's go with your answer instead, because it's nicer. Now, I just want to point out a couple of things. I was reminded in the comments chat. Welcome to my Let's Play.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Rate this 5 stars and share with your friends, guys. I could really use the ad revenue.
It's true.
So both of these runners are really bad at Luigi's Mansion, especially MichaelT00. In fact, he's so bad that he can't even get Laundry Boot Tech Skip, and he calls himself a speedrunner.
What is happening?
I'm fulfilling a promise to Blue Hits to insult the runners.
Well, that's just mean. that's just rude. Where's the bell playing? It got smashed too hard.
You know the good cop, bad cop routine? I'm thinking we could do the good commentator, bad commentator thing.
But alright, fine.
So you be good commentator and I'll be bad commentator, and then we'll really break these two.
Michael, moving up to do the water sniperino, does it on the move like a legend.
Yes, very fast, very wet. Will he go for the tech skip? The answer is apparently no.
No. Not many people go for that tech skip, though.
Let's see if HD pulls it off. No.
The answer is
Gosh, Do these guys not like having a free second? I guess they don't.
for very, you know. I actually don't know how difficult the execution is, so I've never tried it. But
the answer is not at all. But I guess it must be for some people if they don't go for it, so I shouldn't be biased like that.
Oh,
never mind. Looks like Michael decided to take matters into his own hand and pull the sheet off. There we go. I take back what I said about him being bad.
I don't know if that was fully on purpose.
I'm going to assume it was.
In chat, my sources are saying it was a reaction to Foop.
See, the good commentator, bad commentator thing. It's literally improving their times.
You're literally saving him time.
You're welcome for those 2.5 seconds, Michael.
Did HD catch up like a lot?
He sort of did.
When did that happen?
I think I think a lot of it has to do with the brew RNG though.
Was it the tea room RNG?
Yeah, I noticed that the RNG wasn't quite good for Michael, but looks like it was better for HD.
Also, if you missed it, balls.
Yes, balls. Luigi's Mansion's notorious for those. Lots of throwing, lots of hitting things with him. Bad RNG on Michael's part.
Michael gets punished for checking the correct spots first.
Yeah, HD gets slightly less punished, yet he checked the bad spot first, so it sort of, balances out. Yeah, I believe he did at least.
He checked the right wardrobe.
Well, he checked the spinning wheel first, I believe.
No, he didn't.
Did he not? But the pearls are all over. Okay, fine, I'll accept defeat.
You are incorrect.
Okay, you know what? I was wrong. I accept this as the mature commentator.
I'm just calling you out in the public on twitch.tv/speedgaming5.
Yeah, so you're going by speedgaming5 now, nerd? Okay, Astral Hall is just 2 doubles and a triple. Let's see if they will get them.
Although not everyone goes for that triple. Everyone seems to handle that a little differently. Some people burn, some people
just go for a double single setup instead. Some people try to do fireless triple. Don't know why I'm going for a single.
The old school route.
Gosh, they're really iterating this we're old runners thing by going for all these old runner strats. What's next? Going for pipe room triple?
Oh, I miss Pipe Room Triple.
Don't
you talk bad about Pipe Room Triple like that.
Let's bring back the Pipe Room Triple and the Pipe Room on Cycloboo, guys. Now, Moonshot is 10 seconds of time loss if you miss the moon, so anything could happen here. Who knows what they'll do next?
Find out next time on twitch.tv/speedgaming5.
Wouldn't it be amazing if we broke these streams up into like 10-minute episodes?
No.
A bullseye for Michael and a bullseye for HD, although slightly less than on HD's part.
Slightly less bullseye, but bullseye nonetheless.
Yeah, 100 points for Michael, 50 points for HD, unfortunately.
Are those accurate points on a dartboard?
Well, I know bullseye is usually 100. Some dartboards have like more around the rim of the bullseye, but I don't know. I don't play pub games often.
That's fair. That's very fair. This HD definitely did a lot of legwork here in Area 3 so far.
He definitely did, and he's certainly catching up. It could literally just come down to RNG to determine who is going to be in the lead by Clairvoyant.
Literally lose the run to RNG, dude.
And not have it be a meme this time. Wouldn't that be weird?
Yeah.
There seems to be a debate in chat about what's
I was going to say it looks like a fight.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna gonna smack you all with the correct information, say that the triple is faster than the double, and you can stop arguing now.
Speaking of triples,
Let's see if they get one.
A hot triple.
Different triple setup for both of these guys, but they both got the triple, so it seems the setup isn't really relevant.
I don't know. HD definitely caught up a bit here. Even more. Or they're spawning the boo at the same time.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see how well this goes for them. Michael doing some dragging there. Showing off, as I like to call it. Michael getting a 3-1-1-1 and AJ getting a 3-1-1-2. So they brought their time to a 1-second difference again. Can you believe these runners? They're going so fast.
So RNG in here will immediately make a difference. Yep, Michael. Oh! I think the boost switched for HD there.
I don't believe he switched. I think HG just thought it was going to be in the bottle, but it was in fact the chair.
Little hard to tell without audio on that one.
Yeah, audio usually makes it a lot easier to know these sorts of things. Michael doing some good spinning on the mobile there. Let's see if HD spins
like
equally.
Some good spinning. Also remembering the name of what a mobile is.
Yeah, HD getting slightly less optimal mobile spins there, but, you know, RNG could make up for it.
It could have some bad boxes, as they say.
Oh, if I hate bad boxes. They make me see it with rage.
That's a good box for HD.
Yeah, are we going to be seeing a time save here?
No, it's about the same.
Yeah, actually.
So I've seen bad things happen in this room to many runners in this tournament.
Yeah, this room is scary for a lot of different reasons.
It's fine for Michael.
Yeah, Michael's doing really well. He got both twins without much time in between. HD,
yeah, pretty much the same.
Yeah, he kind of dodged the bomb, but it sort of worked out for him in the end because it dove down, correct English, please.
That'll be an escaped boo for Michael, though.
Oof, who knew that was going to happen?
That boo when, I mean, you didn't read the script?
Oh gosh, yes. I haven't practiced my commentary. Let me just look ahead to find out what's going to happen next.
Luckily, you don't get too punished for losing that boo.
Yeah, no, especially if it goes into Chauncey's room, because then it's like you're already going to go in there anyway.
Oh, we're going to get that boo ball zoom in on HD screen.
Oh, you're so right. Ready? Get ready, guys.
Oh, yeah! It was like a half
zoom in.
It was like a half zoom in.
Yeah. HD should have graced us by getting closer to the door so we could experience more of a zoom. I'm kind of disappointed that he did.
Speaking of boost switches, that was a boost switch for Michael, which gives HD this nice chance to catch up here.
Indeed he does. Now then, I'm going to read ahead in the script a bit and post some spoilers. Ooh.
I'm going to post some spoilers. HD will mash a little bit faster than Michael and wind up ahead after Fortune Teller.
One of these runners is going to get a one-cycle Bulasis. But who will it be?
Click here to find out more.
Yeah, click on my 10-page list that's riddled with advertisements to find out more. Watch to the end of the video, guys, for some amazing surprises.
What do we even talk about here? How often do we have both runners do fortune telling the exact same time?
That's true, actually.
Michael heard me say that HD's going to mash faster. Now he's tryhard mashing.
As you can see here, the curtain on Michael is covering Luigi more than the curtain is for HD, and that is actually RNG manipulation to get Clairvoya to get clipped onto the chair, so you can do that really fancy Clairvoya clip, which makes her not move. I'm trying to come up with some sort of thing that I think would sound legitimate, but can't.
But that's just a theory.
It's just a game theory. Did you know that Neville is actually not Chauncey's dad? Watch a lame theory by the official Scozzy to find out more. Wow, they're still doing it. Come on, guys, mash faster, please.
Alright, clairvoyance like up. It's happening.
Yes, it is. We will look at them go.
HD's just right in the middle of the room the entire time. Both of them similar RNG too.
Yeah, actually. Although Michael almost lost the boo there for a second.
Who's gonna have the better boo text?
Oh, that could mean make or break for both of these guys. They both got the same boo
technically,
text.
HD did. No, look, for sure HD did.
Yeah, it was slightly different, but it was like around the same speed, basically, is what I meant.
So we're tied. The script was wrong.
Yeah, no, I read too far ahead. I got confused.
HD turning corners a little bit faster and saving.
Oh, frame perfect door opening. Yes. Sign me up, guys. HD managed to get himself frames ahead with his corner turning.
I think it's the staircase. I think that's where yeah, because look, now he's like a frame ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, and he blew it. And he blew it again. And he blew it again.
I gotta say, guys, Luigi's Mansion really keeps me hyped. I never know what's gonna happen.
Poison mushroom on Michael's side.
That's never good. If you touch a poison mushroom, you lose 10 seconds. Some people say 15, but I'm pretty sure it's 10.
I mean, it could just be timed.
It could be timed, but like I'm
Poison
gonna
mushroom on HD side.
Oh no, don't touch it.
You could lose 10 to 15 seconds.
And you certainly don't want that to happen.
Freezing the boo in place while spotting the key. Getting those optimizations.
Oh yes. Now we're going to be headed towards Bulossus. This is a ghost that's made of 15 boos.
I think we'll see 2-1 cycles.
Oh yeah, well I read the script, and that script said we're only going to see one cycle, so let's see who's right.
Wah, 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 wah. Anyways.
You feeling alright? You need to sit down?
I'm good. Just, monkey see, monkey do. Kind of.
If it happens again, you know, we're gonna have some words.
Isn't that the point? We are commentators.
Yeah, you know, the more words, the better, honestly.
And ice shot from Michael. Another ice shot. I think it hit that one, maybe, but like, it looks like the boos are more or less cooperating with him.
I love a boo that knows how to follow instructions.
HD, on the other hand, is fighting for this one cycle. Oh my gosh! Oh, the script! The script!
What did I tell you? You gotta read ahead to get the spoilers, guys. Otherwise you'll be confused and you won't know what to say.
What?
Yeah. I was asked to read ahead and I read ahead. I'm just doing what a good commentator is meant to do.
What? I'm a little upset.
Just a little upset. Guys, he's upset. Let's give him some nice reassuring words in the chat, like, I love you GC forever, and you're really cool.
I mean, I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah, see, we gotta make him feel good, guys. It's our job as a supportive community. I heard the sound of her door, so I can only assume she got mad and left.
God, this mic picks up everything.
I kind of wish that was the case.
Breaking news in the chat. Crabs are just spiders with armor.
Congratulations. You've discovered a thing today about crabs. That's really relevant, honestly.
So what are you looking forward to this area for, Mr. Foop Johnson?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing two fast speedrunners go through this area at alarming pace.
Alarming?
Yeah, I want them to go so fast that I have to sit down and catch my breath. If I don't see two mutual Breakable 1 cycles, I'm gonna, well, I might say some offensive words.
Offensive words?
Yeah, I might get mad. I might start swearing.
I'm looking forward to two 30-second Gremlins.
People in the chat are asking, what does Foop feel like? I have to say I don't quite know the context of that question.
Maybe.
I suppose soft and full of emotions, I suppose. Do you ever take a pillow and just like put a smiley face on it and then just like sit down next to it and like discuss like theology and stuff? Imagine that, but the pillow is a speedrunner who's commentating a Luigi's Mansion race. Discussing theology as a euphemism for cursing and commentary streams. We're not getting Pythagoras skipped for Michael there. That's unfortunate. He just lost half a second.
Oh gosh.
HD missing the mirror. Let's take a look at this Grimly. Oof. This could go from anywhere from immediate to 50 seconds?
Yeah.
So he got about 5 seconds there, so not too bad.
Oh man.
I'm being told that my metaphors aren't quite relatable enough, so let me try to express how I feel in a more
HD with the Instagram.
Thank you. Thank you for shouting directly in my ear.
I was excited. As should everyone be very excited.
Instagram's a big deal. Alright, so Foop Johnson feels like, do you ever go downstairs and want to eat something, so you open the fridge and then you notice there's no food in there, and so you close the fridge and then open it again and look inside it for 10 seconds, knowing there's nothing in there, but you're compelled to keep looking into the fridge, hoping that in some way or another food magically appears. Well, imagine that I'm the food, and the not being there is a metaphor for me emotionally being detached from everything, and that's what I feel like.
Oh, Michael. Oh, look at him drag.
Yeah,
look at him drag this boy.
Michael's basically a drag queen at this rate. Oof. Thought he was going to lose it there.
And 5 HP, that's the most...
Never mind, he lost it.
What?
He's doing a little bit of charging manipulation there. Let's see if that pays off for him.
I'm trying to drag, but I think he just got some double cackles. Gave up at the 100.
He just gives up ultimately, which is a smart move on his part.
They'll both probably go back to see if the boo respawned in there.
Actually, I feel like HD probably won't. I think he's given up on Breaker Boo, but Michael...
at 100 health, I think it would still be worth it.
Maybe. It's worth it if it's there, but he might just decide that it's not. It also depends how much he is holding a grudge against that boo.
I mean, for Michael, for sure, at the 5 HP, no matter what, he's getting that boo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, it's a lot of wasted effort.
No, he's not, because it's in the pipe room, and he's not going to do pipe room. Dude, GG to Michael.
That's a shame.
HD
Guys,
does check, and it's not there. GG to HD. GG to everyone involved. Thanks for playing.
Welcome to Luigi's Mansion. Who knows what could happen? Am I right, guys?
Am I right?
Ha ha. As we walk up towards the third floor, you will be seeing some toy soldiers. They might do a double. That'd be kind of cool.
So, lots of things can still go bad. Armory room. Armory room would be a Debbie Downer.
I would argue in Michael's case, it might be faster to do Pipe Room Boo, assuming that the Pipe Room Boo is the Breaker Boo, basically.
Yeah, specifically because of that 5 HP.
However, for HD, it would absolutely not be worth it.
Yeah, if you spawn that 5 HP Boo first, it'd be super worth.
Yeah, it would be quite faster than going through the 2 cycle for Vanguard Boo, but HD wouldn't necessarily need to be doing that.
It might even be faster to spawn the Pipe Boo and let it escape and then get the 5 HP Boo.
Well, it might be, but keep in mind how slow the Pipe Room Boo actually goes.
Well, you do a couple pumps and then let it go away.
A couple, yeah, I mean 15.
But you do it fast.
Of course. Got a double there, although I don't know how intense double was. HD almost looks like
go ahead and get the triple.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to. I'm going to just assume that was his intention the whole time and give him some street cred.
I was surprised that the back part of the toy soldier didn't actually come off during the suck up there at the end.
I was expecting it to.
To kind of transition?
Yeah. Oh well. Let's just assume it was entirely intentional. A little bit of iffiness there on the rooftop for Michael. HD is a bit concerned about his amount of fire, it seems, but he should have enough for it not to affect his armory room.
Alright, speaking of armory room, making way to the armory room.
Yeah, that's where they go, in the armory room. They're gonna be getting some ghosts and hopefully getting a 1 cycle Boo. And then we'll see how Michael decides to handle this Breaker Boo situation.
Yeah, for HD it's cleared, I think, to go for Vanguard.
Right, Michael's getting the poster out of the way, so that already confirms his plan.
Yeah, for sure.
His plan to get Pipe instead.
So the bad thing here would be if Armory Boo escaped and went all the way to the toy soldier room.
He's also going for the quad? No, not the quad.
No, he burned off the...
Yeah. Fair enough. It's pretty fast. I like it.
He does not have a lot of fire here, but he does it.
GG, HD, you did well. Good for these guys. Very fast. Yeah. A round of applause for HDlax, everybody. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, that's how to be a supportive community.
Listen, I'm nothing but supportive.
Okay, fortunately for Michael, didn't get the Boo to escape. If that Boo were to escape, he'd have to come all the way back to get that mirror warp, so lucky for him, that wasn't the case.
And to slap him in the face, he would have to take the sheet off again.
Yeah, so it could have really, really just gone wrong for him. Both of these guys getting the 1 cycle, good. HD clearly seems to be just deciding to neglect Breaker Boo.
Yeah, like it never happened.
Yeah, it didn't happen. What are we talking about? Breaker Boo, what is that? There's no Boo in the Breaker room.
It's a myth, an illusion.
Yeah, it's a theory, guys.
The triple!
We were just saying how we wish we could bring back the triple, and now we did. It's in the script, guys.
Oh,
It was
life is good for Michael.
Indeed, indeed. And this also is actually, you know, potentially helpful if Weston Boo decides to escape upward as well.
Yeah.
So Michael's in a decent spot here, compared to HD at least. But I don't want to give him the win just yet, because again, anything could happen. Yes, okay.
I'm excited.
I've never agreed with you more than in that exact instance. Weston's a difficult ghost to get a one cycle on because he drags you pretty hard, and then the ice physics kind of makes it difficult to get yourself some control. But as long as you start off well and keep him in the corner, it's not really that difficult. Good job there, Michael.
And he should wind up getting the pearls, or at least as many as he can while they're in his path. And I'll even get the ones on the left too, it looks like, just to make sure nothing blows this Boo suck up.
Yeah, definitely. He wants to make it. They both want to get one cycles, obviously, but he handled that pretty well. I don't know what his, like, I don't know if he intentionally got the Boo to go down a bit, but it helped out.
It was calculated. That sucks.
Oof, guys.
Oh, and then he got caught calling Mario and sliding up.
Commentator's curse strikes again. I don't know why he didn't like try to get that 1 HP down to 0 so he could just do this room super fast, but doesn't matter, he got the Boo. We'll just assume it was intentional. Now, it may seem like HD is ahead here, but HD has to get Van Gore Boo, which Michael does not have to do, so I would say Michael is still in the lead. Yeah,
the only thing that could mess Michael up at this point really is going to be the triples. Obviously King Boo, but, you know,
yeah.
goes without saying.
I wouldn't expect them to have any issue with triples, but you never know. Maybe they'll forget what they're doing.
Yeah, definitely missing that Boo is an unfortunate time loss for Michael, but
it's okay anyway because Michael has Break Your Boo, so he can get himself a little bit of like a buffer there for making mistakes.
Yeah, it's funny, you know. The race definitely not over with what can play out here.
Yeah, like you know, it's almost like anything can happen in this game.
Anything can happen in this game. That's my line.
Yeah, it's GC Forever's line that he coined and completely made up on his own.
On my own.
It's Luigi's Mansion. Who knows what could happen?
So especially like one of the most punishing ones would be missing the grabber triple.
Oof, yeah, definitely. Both triples so far on HD were okay. Michael got those 2 triples okay as well. I would argue that the triples are actually not that difficult to get. The one that really trips me up at least is the grabber one.
Yeah, because their hitboxes are dumb.
Yeah, quite a bit, but they got the grabber fine.
Oh, yeah.
They got the grabber fine, so they shouldn't have any issue with the rest of them. A lot of people say the garbage ghosts are difficult, but you can push them into each other to make it a bit easier, which you'll probably see these guys doing.
Right into the corner for Michael.
Very good, very nice.
How nice of them.
With the hanger ghosts, you can just sort of fire them. I actually forgot their official name. I know the official name of every ghost in the game except for those ones.
Don't look at me.
Bad commentator can't even help me with information about Luigi's Mansion.
Listen, I'm just here for good times and potential memes.
Yes, of course.
And so this is where Michael will take his lead on HD. If HD did get that breaker 1 cycle, this would be ridiculously close.
Oh, absolutely. Now, it may look like Michael has a guaranteed win here, but he could get a 4 cycle.
Or crown theft.
He could get a crown theft, although, like I've said, it's kind of hard to unintentionally crown theft.
And the sources are in, they're called purple bombers.
Nice. They are purple, and they do drop bombs, so it makes
HD,
sense.
I think bonked, but I'm not positive.
Yes, he did. I believe he bonked at 111 health, which is not nice.
And
Luigi having a little bit of a seizure there as he gets his way over to the door.
Looks like we're going to see a 57 here from Michael if he 2 cycles.
Yeah, this could actually be a 57-57. Wouldn't that be interesting? 2 57s.
It's fate. Part of the script, really.
You know, the script, you know what? Let's keep the script spoiler free for the rest of the race.
I'm ready. I got some music playing in my ear, and then it just started singing. I'm like, wait, they can't hear that.
The music in my ear is the sound of my wonderful co-commentator, GC Forever.
You know, through all this, it's been a pleasure.
I agree. Commentary. That's my commentary contribution.
Yes, commentary.
Alright guys, get hyped. Get aggressive. We're about to watch the final fight with Bowser.
Almost got hit by that ice.
That would have been unpleasant. He's handling this first cycle rather nicely, getting down to 239. Oof, that could very, very, very easily 2 cycle.
Unless he gets hit by ice.
The crowd has gone silent. We're all agape in anticipation.
I'm ready.
Oof, who knows what's gonna happen, guys? It's Luigi's mansion. Anything can happen. Oh man, here comes the 0.
And that's it, Michael wins.
57-57, exactly as I predicted. I'm just a master guesser.
It was almost 0.57 too.
It was almost like it was in the script. Gone down to 243 for HD, which is also very easily 2 cyclable.
It's funny, I think at the end of it, it really came down to the Bulassis.
Yeah, I think Bulassis had a lot to do with it, but I think, oh my god. I was gonna say, I think Breaker Brew had a lot to do with it as well.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely like the game changer.
I wouldn't argue that like those 6 seconds of Breaker Brew had that big of an impact, but like it's
not the it's more the fact of going for it and then having to go for it more.
The contribution amongst other things and all that.
I think if HD actually didn't go for Breaker Brew and just went for Vanguard Brew, it would have wound up a lot.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been enough for him to make the win just with that alone, though, I think.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
So,
how are you doing?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm feeling pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
So, for those who don't know this
Breaker Brew pissed me off.
This is Michael.
Yes, thank you for letting everyone know that. So, Michael, tell me all about how you feel.
Overall, the run was fine, I guess. Area 2 pissed me off. I got some really bad luck overall. Made a few mistakes. Reboot tech skip, because that's the meme, and I feel like I failed.
Yeah, you really disappointed the audience. They were
You're actually disqualified for missing it, but
yeah, they were very angry with you. They were
Dang
saying
it.
some hurtful things, at the end. It was just that they were rioting in the streets over it,
No, I know in Area 3 when I went to go enter Ice Room, I stopped and looked at the camera trying to get your attention, because that's when you read out what Blue Hits wanted to tell you. And I felt so betrayed.
Oh, man. What would you say was your biggest disappointment in the run, though?
Ah, yes, my favorite
I
part.
would have, if I would have just been right beside him instead of trying to hope for a charge, I would have got him easily, because he moved to the left about 10 feet.
Yeah, that
And he had 5
happens, so.
HP left, so I would have got him.
To be fair, I wasn't expecting it to go away. I figured you had gotten him because I thought that he was about to escape, but you still had some cackles left, and I didn't realize it, so I assumed you got him, but it turns out I was wrong.
Had him even with that him being almost to the table again from starting. That was really good pulling on my part, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, it happens. You know how boos are.
With the
They're
run,
unpredictable.
I can't be mad at the run because I'm pretty sure the last 3 or 4 races I've had nothing but 57s.
Yeah,
And if
that's
that
pretty
doesn't
good.
show consistency, I don't know what does.
Yeah, and as we
4
all know,
races.
57s would be really good in 2014.
Lol.
Alright. Y'all ready for logistics?
Sure, hit me with
Yeah.
some logistics.
Okay. So Michael won. So he goes
Wow.
to losers round 8. That will put him against Zircon Eagle 16 in losers round 8.
Amazing match.
From there, the winner of that match will face the loser of Blue Hits versus Switchmaster 64 from the main bracket. And now I know what you're thinking, Adam. When is this match? Well, I can tell you it's September 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
So go ahead, check that out, and we only
Mark
have
it
a
off
couple
on your
matches,
calendars, guys.
couple matches left in this tournament. It's gonna be good. Type !LM in the chat if you want info on the bracket and the schedules that are ever so updating. And until then, we will see you next time. I believe you actually get Skazi and Foop commentating next time, so that should be a fun time.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Make sure smash that like button.
Hit that bell, and then hit the show all notifications button on the side of the bell, because that's a thing, apparently.
And, yeah. All right. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.
All right, bye, guys.
Thanks to the... Oh, wait. I forgot. Follow the racers.
Oh, yeah.
Follow the racers.
Oof.
How could you forget that,
How
Adam?
could you forget
Come on, man.
MichaelT00? He's sitting here next to you.
Don't deserve the follows.
Unbelievable.
I failed Laundry Boot Tech Skip. I don't get anything.
Yeah, we should unfollow Michael because he failed the laundry
You're right.
Trust me, it will help
Only
me.
follow HD.
All of the people who are following Michael should follow HD.
All right. Anyways, thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure commentating with Foop and watching the races. And
And it was
Till
good race.
next time.
GG HD. I love you, man.
adios.
If you're still here.